So the first A-class rules bout of the Tankō Main Event 2016, and in comes Jack Kennedy from Imperial Gym in Southport. 19 fights, 18 victories, just 1 defeat, and the level of experience goes up. And Dean, terrific record he's got too.
Yeah, I think Jack's an exceptional talent. He's a real up-and-comer, and he seems to be jumping through the ranks now. He just recently taken out Danny Harrison-Little, who's a very good fighter himself, and I think he did it in good style, stopped him. Jack's been doing really well. He lost to Conor McCormack, and there's no shame in that. He's another brilliant UK prospect, and these guys are very young and very hungry, so watching these guys come through, it's just amazing to see the level that UK Muay Thai is going to now.
His opponent from Salford, not a great deal of distance away from us here, is Mark Skeer. 25 fights, 14 victories, 9 defeats, 2 draws. Perhaps a little bit more experienced, but certainly a little bit more tested as well.
Yeah, Mark Skeer just come back from fighting abroad. He went into a tournament. I can't remember the actual brand of the tournament, and did quite well out there from what I hear. So it'd be interesting what he's come back with and what skills he's got. From a great gym, from Team U with Darren Morris, been with Daz for a very long time now. I enjoy watching Mark fight. You definitely get your money's worth. I don't think I've ever seen him in a boring fight. So putting him with Jack together, I think will make a very, very interesting contest.
Fighting out of the blue corner, coming to you by way of Imperial Thai from Southport, Jack Kennedy. And standing across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of Salford, Thai, Mark Skeer. By 3-minute rounds.
I think what's quite apparent is the size of Mark already. He looks as though he's got a bigger frame than Jack. Jack was fighting, I believe, below 65 recently, and now he's moved up. I'm not sure if that's just for this fight or if he wants to move up because he's struggling to make the weight. But looking at the shape of Mark, he's definitely put some weight on from yesterday. In great shape.
Lots of talk recently, Dean, about the big Las Vegas contest in Canelo Alvarez and Amir Khan, and a lot of mention about how much weight Alvarez was putting on from weigh-in until fight night, and some were speculating it was up to 20 pounds. It does seem an awful lot. What would you say, your experience, is a reasonable amount before things are actually being done probably too wrong?
I think each person's different, so I've got some friends that can drop a lot more weight and put it back on. It's a difficult one because if you're able to do it, if you can train hard enough and you're willing to put that extra yard in, I don't know, it's always going to be a controversial, I think. And if you look at some of these athletes weighing in on the day, would those athletes still cut weight and get any more damage, getting hit in the head, dehydrated? I'm not sure, but that's definitely not down for me to decide, luckily.
Away we go here.
Very fast left kick off Jack.
High kick from Skeer there. Partially blocked, but still got through the guard. Oof, solid low kick from Kennedy though. That's a snap behind that.
Very good start from Jack. He doesn't commit, he overcommit to anything. He picks his shots, he's thinking. But Skeer has definitely used that size and pressing him backwards. Skeer doesn't mind getting hit. He'll get hit and he'll put one straight back in, so it's got the chemicals to make a good fight.
Low kick for a high kick. A little bit of reddening already on the front leg of Mark Skeer.
Just falling short with that elbow there.
Teep there to the chin. Oh, and another high kick lands. But Skeer's taken those both very well.
I think there seems like seeing elbows going in from Jack. He's moving forward now, and as he presses forward in recent fights, he'll change as he walks in, then he'll pop a short elbow in on his way in, especially when he starts clinching. Very dangerous, that elbow.
Nice hooks to the body from Skeer. Actually, the corner instructions from the red corner: jab and teep. They want him to get off first. Daz Morris out in there. Teep was caught there.
Very well timed body kick, very solid. Here we go. I think this is where a lot of pressure will be answered now of how both boys fell from the clinch. I know Jack's very strong on the clinch, but this is the first time I've seen him fight 67, so I'm not sure how that move up in weight will affect the power that he normally carries. Good start from both boys. I'll give the edge there, looking at the first round to Jack. He stabbed himself in that round, backed up his opponent. He started off on the back foot initially, and he must have seen some holes in Skeer's game, so he's started to go to attack. So let's see how it pans out now.
So we'll see the action replay here, Dean, on our screen. Good exchanges with the hands, some nice hooks to the body.
I think that Skeer's been training with Chai from Cape on Tip. Very good fighter, very experienced fighter. So I'm just wondering what the game plan is from this corner, because I think that Jar's telling him to left kick by the looks of it. They must think that left kick's going to keep him out of that range, so that Jack can't advance as comfortably has been for the first round. Jack's out already, ready to go. He's quite eager to get this underway, isn't he?
Seems like it's been a long interval, if you ask me.
10 seconds.
Yeah, on 5-3s you get a 2-minute rest. On 5-2s you get a 1-minute rest, so you get a little bit longer.
Round 2.
There we are. Two men just exchanging low kicks. Nothing too venomous in the opening 30 seconds. There's a nice teep there.
It's better work from Mark. Body kicking and kicking the leg so that Jack can't advance forward after the technique's hit.
Blocking the oncoming work from Kennedy too.
I think Mark looks uncomfortable when Jack stands directly in front of him and he's setting up. He seems a bit unsure of when to let his techniques off. maybe Jack changing the distance in and the variety of weapons he's hitting him with is causing him to be a little bit more nervous about letting his own shots off.
Kennedy trying to be a little bit more active. He comes forward, hooks to the body from Skeer. That still almost feels like a feeling out process to an extent. Now they're into the clinch.
I think Skeer being pushed backwards is causing more issues. I think he had more success in the early rounds when he's able to push Jack back. It doesn't look too comfortable on the back leg, on the back foot. He's allowing Jack to move into him and force the pace of the fight.
A nice combination, it's busy from Skeer. Kennedy just seems to have his timing a little bit better in this round.
That was a good solid shot by Jack on that. I think it was a right hook then, wasn't it? A nice solid shot. I think caught Mark off guard a little bit on there. But he's got to be careful now, Mark. That guard's slightly coming down when he throws his own techniques. When he throws a kick, he drops his guard. So he's allowing Jack to move in and throw them punches.
Positive body language from Jack Kennedy through round number 2. You see Skeer being advised from all angles in the red corner. And we are trying to eavesdrop, see if we can ascertain what's going on. See the left of your screen there. It's, Mark Skeer to the right, Jack Kennedy. How much can we read into the body language of these two men?
I think Jack, if you look at Jack, he'll also he'll quite happily sit there, doesn't he? He'll do like 10 or 12 rounds of this by the looks of his body language. Mark looks as though he's feeling the pace a little bit more, and the corners seem a little bit more tense from Mark's corner. You've got a few people directing, which makes it a little bit more difficult as well. When you've got two people talking at one time, it makes it quite hard to understand which message to take. So I'm assuming they'll all be saying the same things anyway because of the one corner. But if you look at Jack's corner, one person talking, they're talking very calm, relaxed, and just getting ready for the next round. I think by the looks of the first 2 rounds seen, it looks as though Jack's quite comfortable. You know, he's already got the edge going into the 3rd round, and I think he's worked out exactly where Mark is and what he wants to land. He's through a lot of different techniques, a variety of techniques. He knows what's going to be successful to land and what isn't going to work for him.
So the 3rd round of 5 here between Jack Kennedy in the blue corner, Mark Skeer in the red. Momentum with Kennedy at present, but as we've seen on more than a few occasions tonight, the person that starts the fastest hasn't so far often finished the strongest.
I think Mark has a lot more success when he puts Jack back to the ropes. Jack likes a lot of room so he can play around with his techniques. He's got a very good eye, so by putting him on the ropes, it limits a lot of the techniques he can throw. So it's a better start by Mark to push him backwards.
A nice counter from Kennedy.
Here we see it switched around now, so Jack's pushing forward now. So it seems to last for about 30 seconds of a round, and then Mark will take a back step. So if that's, I'm not sure if he's not confident in his fitness to open up, or something's unsettling him a little bit.
Could it be the power that he's wary of?
I'm not sure. He could be. He could be hurt by something, or maybe he's worried about the pace of the fight. Whereas Jack doesn't look like he's got any worries for anything. He wants to play around with techniques, like he's enjoying himself.
A nice hook to the body there, just acknowledged by Kennedy that.
This is where Mark seems more dangerous, when he's got him here. Very good left hook.
He was, just pushed him right the way back, jumping knee, driven into the side of the man in the red corner. Skeer again, bit of body work from him, a couple of teeps and then a 1-2 combination, then a kick to the body. Kennedy returns, teep from Skeer. Pace starting to rise a little bit.
Skeer could really do with blocking those kicks now, not taking too much punishment at the body, blocking the kick so he can't score. That's better, lifting the block up moving forward is much better from Skeer. Good body hook.
Combination with the hands from Skeer. Kennedy smiles, which means there's something got through. Nice high jab, then a low kick from Skeer, then a teep. He's got that teep working a little bit better in this round, Dean.
Yeah, definitely. And those times become more accurate with the punching as well. This is much better work from Skeer. This is where he needs Jack to get into a fight with him, not if it comes to technique, and I think Jack will pick him off. I think if Skeer can bring it into a fight, he's got a puncher's chance of doing it. You know, that showed a little bit more success in that round because he forced Jack to fight. When he lets Jack take the driver's seat and control the fight, he struggles a lot more.
So have a look at some of those exchanges in that round. Decent hands and leather being traded between the two men. And the 2-minute break is nearly up.
Round 4.
In we go then. Round number 4 or 5 between these two. Skeer in the red, Kennedy in the blue. Kennedy putting some force in that low kick, trying to sweep that rear leg away without success that time. So again, Kennedy blocking that high kick.
Jack seems to have taken the pace up a little bit now. He's coming in a lot faster, a lot more techniques going in, so the tempo's going up. I think he feels by taking the pace up, Skeer's struggling a little bit more. So I think it indicates to him that he feels as though he's got a lot more in the tank than Skeer's got. So maybe he'll start going through his gears. His gears are a little bit faster now. Very good, very sharp left kick.
I presume as well, if you get to round 3 and you feel as if you are in the driver's seat, the last thing you want to do is give your opponent round 4 and then potentially leave things in the balance. If you can just push on through 4, get yourself well ahead on the scorecards, then you know that even if you were to have a wobble in the last round, that you know you would hopefully be sort of far enough ahead on the scorecards that it wouldn't be too consequential by that point.
Yeah, definitely. smart is to really block those kicks. He's just moving and kicking quite freely. Very well timed kicks as well. He's kicking straight under the punches. So he's going clean onto his body, his body across his ribs, which will take the power out of you. It will take the power out the wings.
A nice strong teep there from Skeer though. And again, just pushing his man back. And he catches that time, kicks round the back. Good work from Skeer. Oh, solid body kick in return though. Both men scoring freely. Another body kick comes in from Kennedy. Here shouting from the corner. I think he said, "Let the hands fly, Skeer."
I think it's the ideal thing to do because Jack plays with his shorts quite a lot after he hits a technique or play with his shorts like he did there. If Skeer can throw his shot as he's doing that.
A couple of snapping backhands from Kennedy have landed from the Southport stance.
Straight down the middle of the line.
Pushed that elbow through too, but missed narrowly. Big grin from Kennedy. But is he starting to feel the pace a little bit? Skeer really worked hard there. I don't think Kennedy's okay. I don't think it was all a ruse. I think he genuinely is quite enjoying himself in there.
Yeah, I think Skeer now, what he did for the last 10-15 seconds, what he needs for the last round, and that's just go for him. He's on point, he's lost the fight. He needs a count, we need to knock him out. So he'd be better off going forward and causing him more problems than when he goes technique for technique against somebody that's very comfortable sitting on the outside and allowing them to control the pace of the fight. I think there, although Jack did very well, but that was a better bit from a better part of Skeer's performance.
You see Kennedy putting the pressure on him. Skeer's got his back to the ropes. Nice lead uppercut there.
Good knee right at the middle. Good.
Oh, so again, it's good timing on that. It's almost a jab, but thrown from the Southpaw stance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Of course, it's technically a backhand, but the way it's popped through, there's no sort of recoil or no telling that shot. So it's interesting, Kennedy's body language towards the end of that. Lots of smiling, lots of posturing, as if to say, you can throw what you like at me at this stage, but I'm comfortable and I'm happy.
It's all part of the game as well, not letting your opponent think they're getting anywhere with you. It's all covering it up so they don't take any advantage from it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th and final round.
So Skeer, not necessarily a mountain to climb, but certainly a steep hill. And well,
that's better from Skeer. Just need to apply the pressure now, not worry too much about points now. Just go and try and get this fight back. Try to go for the knockout like this. This is much better. Give Jack something to think about.
Well, whilst Kennedy maintains the nonchalance of that body language, Skeer is just starting to get through with 1 or 2 shots here. Skeer absolutely not willing to go quietly. Nice striking by Kennedy. Catches the lead leg of Skeer. Delivers that body kick in again. And I guess, Dean, even if some of those are coming off the arms, they're still stinging, they're still taking it out of you.
Yeah, it's just hitting with whatever he can hit with now, because it creates another opening, he can catch another shot. So non-stop, he's got 3 minutes of non-stop work. I think the corner have told him to go and get the knockout. He's pressing forward, not worried about getting caught with anything now. The points have gone, just go and take this by knockout.
Well, we're approaching the halfway point of the round. Can Skeer maintain this for another minute and a half? It's a big ask, but if he can, be interesting to see what sort of pressure Jack Kennedy can take, where his threshold lies. He's just starting to show very faint signs of cracking here. A little bit flatter footed, a little bit more static in the corner and on the ropes, and well, the smile is slowly just turned into a neutral expression for the first time in 5 rounds. And is that perhaps a sign that Skeer is getting through with some of these shots?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't really say so, because I think Jack's already won the fight. All he's got to do now is protect his points. He doesn't need to do anything silly. he can let this round go. He can lose this round. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be a massive loss on points to him at all. So he can play with this round. So the corner might tell him to use the ring. Let Skeer come on. Just block the big shots. Don't get with anything silly and cruise your way to points. So what he's doing now is he's drawing him in and scoring on the back foot, which is good. But Skeer's doing really well. It's a much better round from Skeer. If he'd have done this in the fourth, maybe we could have seen a slightly different round now. But Jack doesn't look as though he's in trouble on that back foot. He still looks like he's cruising, but Skeer's got to keep it up. He's got to keep that work rate up.
As you say, whether Skeer will just regret this slightly, not clicking into fifth gear at the end of the third or maybe the beginning of the fourth, just to give himself the chance and the window of opportunity to try and then maintain that pressure through round 5. Is it too little, too late? That was a nice right hand though. Oh goodness me! Good high kick from him. Kennedy took it well. The two embrace and
yeah. That's a comfortable win for Jack, but well dug in at the last for Mark Skeer, showing great heart. To push on in the fifth after having 3 or 4 rounds where your opponent's been able to control the pace. It's just good to see. It's good to see people willing to dig and go out on the shield, and he did that. He did push in deep for the fifth.
You just see there the look on his face. It's pure determination from Skeer. It's Kennedy coming forward with that jab, but really he went for it in that 5th round. But we think here too little, too late for Mark Skeer in the red corner. But as you say, always good to see a fight to the finish. We will now go to our Master of Ceremonies, Tony Dean, for the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision, Jack Kennedy. And ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, the Salford Warrior, Mark Skeer.